everyone, Tracy here with Paper Closet Designs, and today's video I am going to show you some new files that I've been working on, and these are the mini mug totes, or mini coffee mug totes. So they fit a 4-ounce coffee tote or coffee mug, and they also come with a gift pocket on the back so you can put your little gift card in there. This is the Christmas one. So it's a very simple, and it has the little Christmas ornament tag on there. And then I have a Santa Claus one. This is Santa coming out of the chimney. And then it has a belt. The Santa belt is on the mug. And it also has a little tag that I just tie onto a stir stick. And today I want to show you how to do the reindeer one. Now before we get started, let me tell you a couple of things. I've already done some of these. I've got a snowman and a penguin. I've got some doubles which hold 2 mugs, and I'll show a different video on that, on how to do that. I think I've got a poinsettia, I've got some pumpkins, I've got just a plain one, I've got a birthday one. There's a whole bunch of these, and they've been really popular. But before we start, I want to answer a couple of questions. So I get my little mini cups on Amazon, and I buy them by bulk. But they hold 4 ounces. You can pick them up. A lot of different places carry them, your grocery stores or whatever. I like to get mine on Amazon, and you can get them with 2 different lids. So there's a black lid, or a white lid, or a black lid that they come with. And depending on which ones you buy, sometimes you'll buy the cup and the lid separate, or sometimes you can buy them together. Like I said, I get mine in bulk, and I think I buy them by the hundreds, and I buy them separately, but they're a lot cheaper that way, and I do a lot of these. And then you can fill them up with candy or cocoa mixes, coffee, those little coffee cup thingies, all kinds of fun little things. They make great little gifts. And then we also use a stir stick with it. So I bought these at Winco, and I got these, I think, at Smith's. These are called cocktail straws, and these are coffee stirrers. They're about the same thing. The white ones were just a little more expensive, but you might want the white ones depending on what you're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in, and we're going to do this reindeer one, and I'm going to do it from start to finish. So I'll show you first everything that comes with it. So we have 2 little black eyes and 2 little white eyes. And then for the outside of the box, you're going to have 3 decorative panels. And this goes on the top where your cup goes inside. I'll show you that. We have Rudolph's nose. Those are the inside of his ears, those 2 pieces right there. This is part of the tag, and you can cut this out of white if you wanted to write on it. Because I'm doing a Rudolph one, I'm going to leave that with red. This is the gift card holder that goes on the back. This is the wrap for your mug. This is another decorative panel. This is another wrap that goes around the outside. I'm not sure what that piece is. We'll see. I don't think we need that one, but I'm going to set it aside. I think it was just an extra piece. This is the inside of his face. This is the tag and his face. Okay, now this is the base piece. So we have the base. All right, looks like it tore a little bit. We have the base piece. We have our Rudolph pieces with his 2 little feet, and the back with the antlers, and then we have the base card. Now on this particular card, you will not need this piece if you cut your base card out of your dark brown. The reason I gave it to you was if you do this out of a different color, you're going to want this piece so that the antlers show. So I'm just going to set that aside. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this base, and we're going to fold all of the score lines, all of the tabs down away from the table, or away from me towards the table. Then let's set that piece aside. We're going to take our inside base and we're going to fold all of those pieces inside as well, or down towards the table, away from you. Okay, now let's find that red base that I saw. It's right there on the bottom, of course, and we're going to glue it to this piece right here, to that inside base. And I'm just going to run my tape runner on some corners right there. And we're just going to line it up. It does have the tiniest little shadow around the circle and the outside of the box. Okay, now we're going to put tape on these 4 tabs. And then we're just going to fold those in to make a really sharp corner, just like that. Okay, this is the base that goes inside your little tote, and it's what's going to hold the actual little coffee mug. Okay, so now we want to decorate this. So we want to make sure that it's down facing the table. And the first thing we're going to do is, sorry, I'm not very organized, is we're going to take these 3 decorative tabs and we're going to put them on the front and the 2 sides. You don't need to worry about the back. You could put one there if you wanted to. You'd have to cut an extra piece. And if you're not going to do the little gift card pocket, then I would put one on there. But when we're going to put the gift card pocket, you actually don't have enough room for it. I'm just going to glue those on or tape them on. Looks like that. Okay, next is the gift pocket. So what I will do is I'm going to take these tabs and I'm going to fold them down towards the table. And then we're just going to put some tape or glue on those, and those side ones, those side tabs are kind of skinny. It doesn't mean you cut it out wrong. I made them skinny so that they don't get in the way of your little gift tag, or your little gift card. I got glue on the table. Okay, we'll do that later. I'm going to fold those all down like this, and then you're going to place it on this part of your tote. But this, when you fold it up, is actually going to be the top. So you want to take the part with the cutout and put it towards the top. Actually, it's to the bottom the way I'm working, but it is the top of that card. Okay, now we'll go ahead and layer our little reindeer. And I'm going to actually use glue for this piece. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of the reindeer head. And then it just matches up right along the cutout edge. And that is why you'll want to cut out this base out of your darker brown, or cut this piece out, and then you'll start with this piece and glue it on, and then take your face. Okay, next is the little, I think this is called a muzzle, this little piece, and we're going to just glue that on. And it is a different color of brown. I don't know if you can see that on the video or not, but it is a different color of brown. Okay, then we have our nose. I'm going to glue it right in the center there. And then next I'm going to take my little white pieces of my eye, and they just kind of slide right underneath the nose and the muzzle, right like that. You can put them up higher if you want to, or down lower. You can have them going kind of, a little wonky if you like them to have a little dopey look, whatever you want. Then we're going to do the same thing with the black pieces. It's the little irises of his eyes. And then once you get that the way you want it, you're going to just add a little bit more glue to that nose so that it's really stuck on there. Okay, next is the little inside ear pieces. Whoops. And just glue those on. All right, he is pretty much ready to go. Now we're going to flip it over, and we're going to take this red piece and it goes right inside. And this would be really pretty. All of your decorative pieces would be a lot of fun, cut out of some pretty Christmas print. That's what I did on this one, is I cut all these pieces out of a Christmas print. Glue it on there, just like that, with a little bit of a shadow all the way around. Okay, we're going to flip it back over, and we're going to put glue on those two tabs, just like we did with the base. And then we're going to fold it over and get those crisp corners again. And I do have these boxes for the 12 by 12, or excuse me, the 12-ounce mugs that you purchase at the store, and I will do another video for that. And then, like I said, there's some that hold 2 mugs, and I'm going to do a separate video for that as well. Okay, so once that's done, just like that, now we can slip this little box in here. And it is a little bit tight. You're going to have to kind of fiddle around with it to get it in there, but we wanted it tight so it doesn't slide out. Perfect. Okay, next up is our mug. So I'm going to take my mug, and I'm going to take the wrap or the sleeve, whichever one you want to call it, and you'll notice one edge has a little bit of a cutout on it, on that edge. So we're going to put glue on that edge, or tape. And then I'm going to flip it around, and I'm also going to put tape on that straight edge. And we want it right on the edge. Okay, what you'll do is you're going to find the seam on your cup, and you're going to take this edge that has the little tabs cut out, and you're going to line it right up along that seam. And then just slowly roll it around. Now this fits these mugs that I've purchased, or these little coffee cups. I've gotten some others, and every time you order them, they're going to be just a little bit different. So they might have a little bit of a gap on the bottom. You just kind of roll. That's why you go slow. Just roll and pull it so that it's really tight, and it should fit any of these regardless of the brand that you've bought. Okay, so there is the wrap. Now if you want the decorative wrap, you're going to do the same thing. It's got the little notches cut out on one side. Again, right on the edge. And I start the same place. I start right along that seam. And you can do it up a little bit higher or down a little bit lower. I like to do it so it's just above the middle. We're going to just go really slow and wrap that, pull it tight as you go, and then match that up. And there is your decorative sleeve. Now let me show you on this one, on the Santa, I actually turned it into a Santa belt, and so there's a little belt buckle that goes on there. Some of them have tags or circles or whatever. With this one, I didn't do that because I want the focus on my little reindeer's face. Okay, then we have our lid, and that's why I have this brown circle. It's going to go right there on the lid. And then we've got this little red circle, and you can either put it on your lid or you can put it inside your tag, whichever one you want to do. You could stamp something, write something, decorate it however you want. I think I'm going to leave it on my tag. So we're going to call this good. Put it there. And then I want a stir stick. And here's the secret with these stir sticks. They're kind of long. And so I just pop it in there and then I cut it off a little bit. And just throw that piece away. And you don't even have to use the stir stick if you don't want to. I like it because it makes a great place to tie your little tag. I'm going to glue his nose with a red piece to that tag. And then I've got some twine. And I'm just going to tie this around the stir stick one time and then add my tag. And you could actually, if you wanted to, you could tie your tag around here or have it hanging, you know, right here. That would be really cute where your gift card is, and just have it hanging right there. I've done that a lot. These are so fun and everybody just loves them. We are not coffee drinkers at our house, but I still use these all the time. I've got a summer one that's lemonade, and you can throw like a lemonade mix in there, or one of those Crystal Light little packets with some candy or whatever. If you drink the iced tea or tea packets, you could put it in there. There's just, they're called coffee totes, but even if you're not a coffee drinker, they're so much fun. So there's my little mug, my little coffee mug, and I would fill him up with candy or whatever and then just stick it in there. And isn't he so cute? Put your little gift card right in there in the back pocket, or if you don't want to do a gift card, you can leave this off and put a stamped sentiment or a tag, or even one of those 3x4 journaling from your scrapbook paper would fit right in there. So there you go. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Go and check out some of these really fun little coffee tote. These are the mini 4-ounce coffee tote. Please hit subscribe down below so that you don't miss any of my videos. Okay, back up. I forgot one very important part of our little reindeer mug. He needs feet. Or actually, these are little hands, I guess. And they just glue right there on the bottom. I can't believe I forgot that. That's what makes him so cute.